Imagine. Am I going to make another prediction today? Boy, I might make another prediction. Is the ZR1 going to be hybrid? If Chevy comes out with a ZR1, will it have this engine, but another 150 or 200 horse available, and maybe that same amount of torque on tap via an electric motor? Would it be all-wheel drive? Think about it. Of course, this thing loses connection. What a fucking piece of junk. Let's see if this thing works again. Oh, echo. Someone said echo. Fuck it. Fuck it. Someone said echo. Let's do it again because I ain't about that shit. Let's do share screen. I'm not going to give you guys echo. Fuck all that. Chrome tab. Sorry if the first one had echo, but tried to make it seamless, but it ain't be my friend. And here we go. So, as you guys saw, Yolodamus showed up and said, "Bro, I gotta put another check mark on your shit." Yet again, Alejandro Flores comes in, and do you know how many people hate that I'm right? Do you know how many people hate that I am constantly right about shit? And people go, "Well, how do you know this? Do you get insider information? Are you on the Corvette forums?" No, it just makes sense. It literally just makes sense. For a lot of you that don't know what I'm talking about, Corvette announced that they're going to be making a all-wheel drive hybrid. Now, just to give you guys a small window as to how retarded Chevy guys are, we're going to look at the comments, and you're going to lose brain cells. You are going to lose brain cells based on the comments under that Facebook video where guys were, being made aware that Corvette is, wanting to be into the future. So check this out. A few more comments. So some people are obviously happy about it, but these comments are the best. "You can keep your electric car," says Terry McGinnis, and I'll keep M space Y 2019 and drive the wheels off of it. Me too. I have a 19 and I also love it. Agree. I have a 19 GS. Boomers thinking they're stock Stingrays. Works. So long as there's always an option of a gasoline, fire-breathing American V8, make all the electric appliances you want, GM. Just don't forget what made your cars legendary to begin with. It wasn't a magnet wrapped with a coil. Fully electric seat might just be the EV that makes me want to have it, says Zachary Fox. We're going to have Corvette Plaid. I'm guessing completely new body style too, since they released the Camaro Z06 body. All-wheel drive electric version is cool, but I hope the ICE version V8 lives on. People don't know how to read. This is what they said here. In addition to the amazing new Corvette Z06 that's coming this year and electrified. So do you guys know what electrified means? Or do you think it's electric? Electrified, meaning hybrid. That's why they're showing an all-wheel drive Corvette. I'm hoping it's a all-wheel drive ZR1 with the Z06 motor and 150 horse up front, doing the work on the front tires. Look, and do you know people saw that video and saw the Corvette spinning the wheels and they go, "Oh, it's obviously junk because the front wheels spun before the rear wheels." Oh my God. Yeah, see that? See the picture right here where the front wheels took off first and then the rear wheels? Do they not know how all-wheel drive works? So if you guys want to see some absolute hilarity, go over to the Corvette Facebook page and read some of the comments and lose brain cells. Yolodamus is here. So if you guys want to keep doubting me, If you guys want to keep doubting me, all I got to say is pour a pinch in 956.
I like bent over and she was like, whoop. And I was like,
pour a pinch in 956 Alv,
Pearl Pinche 956 Alka. What does that even mean? You just made me say a gang. I'm not no gang member.
Oh my God. So another reason why I stopped fucking with Ford. I literally stopped fucking with Ford because the forward thinking stuff is gone. The forward thinking stuff is gone. And the things we talk about on a hypothetical situation, a hypothetical what if Dodge and Chevy are doing. Maybe Dodge is going to let go of the Hellcat, and I get that. But before they let it go, they put it in everything. They put it, the fastest production truck is their TRX. Fastest production sedan, no, I'm sorry, that is the Plaid. ICE, let's say ICE. Now you got to kind of like segment the records. And the highest horsepower coupe, American coupe out there is the Challenger and the Demon. So I'm sorry, look, Ford is giving you fully electric Lightnings, and I understand they're going to make money. Ford's going to make money because a lot of guys are going to buy the fully electric F-150 Lightning. I get that. A lot of guys are going to buy the Mach-E. A lot of grandmas are going to buy the Mach-E because it's a supposed Mustang Mach-E. I get it. In terms of sales, Ford is not suffering, but the performance aspect is gone. The performance aspect is bye-bye unless they come out with a Ford GT that's all-wheel drive and makes 800 horse. Do you know there's Fox body guys out there that still think that fucking 7.3 or 6.8 is going to in the Ford GT and the twin turbo variant? I would laugh my ass off if Ford stuffed a pushrod V8 6.8. I'm not saying they won't do it, but based on their lack of having their finger on the pulse of what performance is, I don't put it past them. I would laugh. Actually, Ford, you should do it. You should do it. So I disagree with you on the Ford take. Okay, sure. They're going to make money, Quan. The F-150 Lightning is going to make a shitload of money. People are going to buy it because it's an F-150, the best-selling vehicle, period, on the planet. Not truck, best-selling vehicle. And they made an electric version. A lot of weirdos are going to buy that fucking thing. Same thing on the Mach-E. Hey, I've been right about everything, Quan. I've been right about everything that I've spewed. I do a lot of research, This is my life. And I absolutely have been on the money. I called out the Mach-E GT before it was a thing. I did that with the Mach-E GT. But obviously they made it a SUV, not a coupe. I just like my Mach-E because it's easy to get in and out of, says the grandma. Exactly. Let's say hi to the people here. We're talking shit. How am I always right? And do you guys think I'm getting insider information? How do you think I'm getting this info? It is interesting that some people go, how the fuck does he get that information? Oh, and then there's guys out there that go, oh, anybody could have guessed that. Then why didn't you? Why didn't you put it out there, put your name on it, stand on it, say this is going to happen, make predictions, and have most of them come true? How come you didn't? A lot of you guys have platforms. A lot of you guys have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You guys weren't predicting shit. I'll put my name out there on the line and predict shit. And if it doesn't happen, cool. But guess what? It's happened more than it hasn't happened. How's the family? Says 2000 MCR. Santa gotta go fast. Lunatic, Chorizon, Godfather, Jason, Wesley, Mike, Fresh Pasteles and the Fresh Pastelazos. Al Davis, Chrome Taint, TJ, Robo, I'm hung so low, GTO, Mike, Easy R, PNW, Rodney, Shipbox, Fox, Rich 50, S550, Douche Did It, Carter's, Coca-Cola, JD Swag, The Mod, 03 Sonic Blue, Silver Slug, Josh Roy, Boss, Brian Cassette, 508 Josh, Eliza's, Coca-Cola, Clip Clop the Horse, Mr. 855, Denzel, Caddy, Spicy Chicken. We already got D-Rocks, Nagwid, Suck Dick Specs in the house. Good for you. Corey B, Big Rick, 508 Josh, Lunatic, Silver Slug, and all the usual suspects. Let me get all the way down to the bottom here. And we're going to get talking to what do you guys think about it? What do you guys think about a potential all-wheel drive C8 hybrid and electric Corvette? Hybrid. So my thought process is this. The hybrid Corvette might be the ZR1. It'll be I don't know, who the fuck knows. I don't think it'll be the Z06 motor with electric in front, because boy, that'd be interesting. It'd have to, the ZR1 always was like a step above the Z06, but I haven't really seen any real world results with the Z06 to be able to compare it against anything. So the ZR1 has to outperform the Z06. So would it be the same motor just with an electric motor up front because they have room for it and the drivetrain is laid out in a certain way? I don't know that it'll gain that much more, but an all-wheel drive Corvette that out accelerates a ZR1 is super enticing. Then they'll probably have some kind of Stingray, some kind of base version that is fully electric, has a 200, it doesn't have to have a 300-mile range. The Corvette fully electric C8 does not have to have a 300-mile range. All it needs to have is about 200 tops, because if it has performance, a la the Porsche fully electric car, the I forget what it's called. It's eluding me right now. You guys will tell me in the chat. Those get about 190 to 200 mile charge respectively. Like not a lot, not 300. You rarely see that Porsche Taycan, the Porsche Taycan. It does not get a 300-mile range. But for the 200 miles or so that you have, the bitch flies. The bitch absolutely flies. Okay? Absolutely gets it. All that Corvette needs to do is get it. Now, what would be more fucked up? That the ZR1 outperforms the Z06, or that the electric outperforms both? What? Could you imagine? You bought $100,000+ Z06. Then they come out with a ZR1. Then the electric bitcho pushes everyone's shit in. I don't think they'll do that. I think they'll on purpose make it slower, because the guy that has a hybrid or a fully ICE Z06 doesn't want to get beat by an all-electric Corvette C8. But we know, based on the Plaid, based on hell, look at what Chevy did, even though they suck dick. Look at what they did with the Hummer. The big, massive Hummer that accelerates pretty quickly and it weighs like 8,000 fucking pounds. That thing gets it for being a big ass stupid truck. So imagine Chevy goes, we have a problem. We can make the electric Corvette all-wheel drive, 0 to 60 in the twos, and it will destroy the Z06 and the ZR1. So I guarantee they're going to say, we can't do that. We can't do that. We're not going to do them dirty like that. We're not going to make ZR1 owners get beat by a fully electric Corvette, to their detriment, in my opinion. To their detriment, I think they should have a all-out electric C8 that is dumb fast, Plaid fast, or faster. And, price it appropriately. Price it on the high side. Price it on the Tesla price range. Then the ZR1 and the Z06 can have their loyal customers that suck dick about sound, soul, and exhaust tone. I mean, Jesus, could you imagine an all-wheel drive, fully electric C8 weighing 3,300 pounds? Jeez, it's gonna be a problem. Say hi to the people here. We'll talk some shit a little bit. 870 horsepower hybrid ZR1 could be possible. Do you see Ford coming out with a hybrid Coyote? Yes. I think Ford will come out with a hybrid Coyote. To this day, I have not changed my mind that it will be a twin turbo V6 with a hybrid motor. I don't know that. I'm sorry, you meant Coyote. I don't think they're going to come out with if they do come out with a hybrid Coyote, which they already did, it's in the F-150. I think the F-150 already came in Coyote it's called the Power Boost. That's a good one, because the F-150 variant of the hybrid system is a 3.5 EcoBoost F-150 with a hybrid deal. But on a Mustang, I think it'll be 3.5 twin turbo or 2.7, the ST V6 in a Mustang. They'll probably make it somewhere in between the EcoBoost and the Coyote Mustang. They'll make like a EcoBoost Mustang 2.3 for the gays. Then the hybrid 3.5 twin turbo that'll perform either just right under or Same performance as a GT. And then the GT500 will be around for another couple of years. And then after that, it'll be fully electric because that's what they're mandating eventually. EZR1. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. How long will it take for them to beat the Plaid? Look, I don't think that's their market. The Plaid is a sedan, fully loaded, fully decked out, tons of technology, shitty brakes. The C8, if it is going to come out electric, presumably the competition will be the Roadster, the Tesla Roadster, which is rumored to be an 8-second car. So that'll be interesting. Corvette owners are weird, though. They'll buy it regardless just to have the newest toy. It'll sell regardless. That's pretty good. I don't know them real well. I don't know them. Anyone who hates on the hybrid Corvette has never seen a McLaren P1. Thank you very much. Or Porsche. Porsche also had a... Get out of there. Porsche also had a hybrid Porsche for a little bit, and they ended up being one of the damn near quickest cars in the Nürburgring back in the day. So it'd be crazy for them not to consider the performance aspect of the hybrid. All the torque. You forgot the whitest New Balances and jean shorts. I'm cool with the electric, but still need to hear the sounds of the healthy V8. I get it, but if you're going to tell me, Alex, which Corvette are you going to buy? I'm going to say the fastest one. Well, the fastest one's electric. Okay. Don't you think I'll be hunting down ZR1s and Z06s if I had a fully electric Corvette, knowing that I got them covered? Knowing that them bitches can't get tuned for a very long time? You don't think I'll be out there hunting ZR1s, C8 base Corvettes, and Z06s if I know my fully electric C8 all-wheel drive car has them covered? Boy, no, wait, so Dick says, I'll never buy another Ford, maybe a GT. Same here. I'll never buy another Ford unless it's a specialty Mustang that's a total unicorn, like the final death throes of ICE. And if they say, fuck it, here's an 850 horsepower car that barely meets emission standards. That'd be cool. If Tesla ever produces the Roadster, everyone is screwed. Yep. That's the game. That's game over. If Elon Musk, by the way, who bought Twitter today, verified Elon Musk bought Twitter. So you know who you're going to be hearing in a little bit?
And we say bye-bye.
Oh, exactly. Remember him?
And we say bye-bye.
Oh, you're going to be hearing homeboy eventually say, I'm going to come.
Do not come.
Oh, he's going to come.
I'm going to come.
Yep. I'm telling you, it's going to happen pretty soon. A Mustang hybrid would probably be more likely to have a 3.0 twin turbo that's in the Explorer ST. Yep. Pretty much that's kind of what I'm saying. A twin turbo variant hybrid, 500 torque, 500 horsepower. That would be badass in my opinion, but it'll be heavier because of the technology that makes the hybrid stuff work. Why don't we just have Turvey build a hybrid? Oh, whoa, because I don't want someone giving me some kind of timeline. Just leave me alone and I'll get it done. Alex is acting like Corvette owners ever see past 20% throttle, capable of 3.0, 0 to 60, but never does faster than 6.0. Paul Sachs, where do you live? Paul Sachs, where do you live? I live in South Florida. Every C8 owner gets it from a dig. Here, they almost dare you to race them. They zigzag in and out of traffic to find you. The C8 owners are about that life. And by the way, as I always like to say, thank you to the parts farm who offered Turvey yesterday a job. And he said no, and I had to boot him because he's one of the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever seen. And Two Auto Solutions, Rami Zadon, Two Auto Solutions, the two main sponsors. Thank you for the exhaust. And Rami, thank you for the headers for the GT500. I appreciate the shit out of everyone here. Thank you so much for being such great sponsors of this show that literally tells the future. Electric cars are stupid fast. If you're about performance and speed, you wouldn't hate on electric cars like the Model 3 Performance. I will gap any of you guys like to light. Yeah, thank Izzy R. Do you own a C8? C8s are stupid fast from a dig. They have a very advanced traction control system. They put a house or two on a GT500 light to light. It's when you get out there and it stretches its legs a little bit is where it becomes a problem. But light to light, the C8 gets it. But Alex, how will I put a kill the solar system cam in my EV Corvette? They'll probably make a external speaker that makes it sound whichever way you want it to sound. Turvey gone, but he's family. I missed that. Rest in peace, Turvey. Wondering when Turvey was going to get mentioned. He got mentioned. And if he shows up today, boom, he's gone. Until he gets his head fully out of his ass, he's gone. Parts Farm, true all-stars. Exactly. They have 6 positions, guys. 6. If you live anywhere near wherever the fuck Georgia, just look them up. Hit them up about a job. If only C8 Corvettes were tunable. Eventually, they'll be tunable, but I don't know if it'll be by the conventional software. It'll be like a Motec piggyback. Fuel Tech supposedly piggybacks their shit on there, but honestly, I don't care anymore. I don't care. I'm going to shove carburetors and things and just have my fun that way. Like the days of giving a fuck about opening up the binary and getting in there and it's over. It's over. Like where is it's over? It's over. That tuning,
over,
modern tuning, it's over. It's 100% over.
Nothing. You just don't turn it off.
Turvey will never get his head out of his ass. What are you talking about? Bets don't hit it on the streets. These old dudes be Blazing Angel X. I live in South Florida. Every motherfucker here gets it. Every motherfucker here with a C8 or a C7 is looking for a race. I'm working with Rob for a job right now. Turvey stupidity may land me a great side gig. Good for you. Local McDonald's hiring near Sacramento, California. Carbs of the future, again, for the common man. You ain't wrong, especially bread. Corvette coming out with MTX external speakers to make the vroom vroom noises. I thought he was going to take a turn for the better, but you can't fix stupid. Georgia has plenty of opportunities. I still prefer the C7 body style with the C8's Euro exotic lines. I love the C8. C7's fine, but when you see a C8 next to a C7, the C7 looks old. Just like a C6 looks old next to a C7. So I'm sorry, I'm a C8 guy with some badass wheels, dropped, that blacked out everything. That bitch is bad. Magnuson has a blower kit they developed with Lingenfelter that's out for the C8. Exhaust fumes. Hello, says JMD Decker. The Plaid has the same brakes as the standard Tesla's, 3-4 hard stops from 150, and you have brake fade. Yes, the Tesla has terrible brakes. Every single review I've seen on the Tesla Plaid Model S has the worst brakes on the planet. C6 body is king over C8 over C7. Yes, I agree. C6 body is king, like a C601 is king daddy, in my opinion, but the C8 definitely over the C7. C8 sexy looking like a curvy mamacita. Do you think the Mach-E drivetrain will make its way into the normal Mustangs? I don't think so. I think it'll be a skateboard design where I think the bottom part is modular, meaning you can shove different bodies on things, similar to like a skateboard from a Tesla. Like if you replace the battery pack, it's literally replacing everything that drives and you just bolt the body onto it. But I think the Mustang will always maintain its own thing. I don't think it'll share, but if it does decide to share, that's when you're going to start seeing weird engine combos that fit in the Explorer, like the ST, into the Mustang. And that's when a twin turbo, all-wheel drive hybrid variant is very, very possible, but it'll be heavier. I meant that towards the guy who said that vets don't hit it. Telling him what's he talking about, they don't hit it. They for sure do. I can imagine Florida with the hoochies. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yes, and the C8 is sexy. Alice, you got to learn how to tune EVs so we can get EV lung tunes. Nope, I am not interested. I think after 2020, and 2021 became less tunable, I checked out. Like being excited for the future went away. Being excited to what's coming out went away. No one cares about 21 Mustangs. No one cares about 21 F-150s. No one cares about 2022. Like no one's looking forward to that shit anymore because it's locked down. So now what are people doing? They're swapping Coyotes into everything. Ask Jake how many control packs he can keep in stock. Jake literally sells complete motor swaps, brand new motor, accessory drive kit, control pack, computer. That motherfucker sells like 8 a week. Brand new shit. Okay. And if he comes out with a Gen 3 control pack, it's fucking game over, son. Then he's going to have to figure out what am I going to do after that? Because Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, once them motors starts running out, you got to start getting F-150 stuff. Then what? Then you got to figure out the future. That's probably when Jake goes, I'm going fishing and I'm done with this shit. And I get it. I would get it 100%. Yes, carbs for the win. I got 3 Holly 4-barrel 650 sitting on the shelf with modified E85 blocks in them since I ran E98 in my race cars. My wife just bought a Porsche Macan, and I'm not going to lie, it's kind of fun and comfortable. C8s are so good. Second one on the way, sold first for a profit. Good for you, brother. C706 is better. Shut up, bitch. No, it ain't. A C706 is an 11.2 car, which is what the red car was going with a couple of bolt-ons. Stop it. I'll predict we will see a Mach-E 500. That's fast as fuck. That would be interesting. I don't know, though, because the Mach-E performance, the battery is like, it gets almost a 300-mile range, but then they take away like the ability to stay wide open throttle for after 5 seconds. So unless the race is any quicker than 5 seconds or any longer than 5 seconds, you're going to go into like a limited performance mode where it just doesn't accelerate any quicker. If you can get around that, if you can somehow get into that programming and get around the fact that Ford shuts off your throttle or backs off the throttle after 5 seconds for what? Battery life, longevity, warranty? Come on, give me that shit. Give me all that shit. Cuban Coyote is selling his car for $45,000. It started up there, and he is a motivated seller. Cuban Coyote for sale. 8-second capable Mustang, 400 trans, single turbo, comp cams, stock bottom end, 373s or 255s. Car gets it. $20, take it or leave it. If Corvette owners aren't chasing you down to race, it's because your car is junk and slow. You're not wrong. C601 will always be daddy. Sit down at big boy. Yeah, C601 is King Daddy everywhere. They're still going for $60,000 to $70,000. And how old are they? 2010? That's what is 12 years? Has it been 12 years since ZR1, or was there an earlier version that I'm not really aware of the year? What's up, little man? You just wake up? Yeah, you're gonna get some food in a little bit, buddy. You just wake up. Every time I do the show, I wake up and let's just hang out with dad for a little bit. Looks like the camera keeps moving left and right slightly. That's me. Why do you guys give a fuck so much about cameras and views and like everything? Can you just shut the fuck up and enjoy the show? Hey, Alex, is the MagnaFlow on the white car loud? Actually, after driving it, it's deeper, has a rumble. It is not loud per se. And when you go wide open, it really sounds good, but it is not quote unquote loud. I still have to buy a smoke machine and smoke test the car to see if there's any leaks anywhere. If there aren't any leaks anywhere, I'm probably just going to take the head unit, send it to Vortec, get a new belt, new pulley. I'll probably do that first. New belt, new pulley. And if boost doesn't come back, send the head unit out and say, hey, this thing's either something's wrong with the efficiency or just junk, or let's just upgrade it. Who knows? FLKA for life. Absolutely. And anyone that shouts him out, we ain't got nothing to talk about. I've seen some people that are supposedly cool with me shout him out. Nah, we ain't cool. Guilty by association. We ain't cool. I have a photo of a Corvette guy I saw on Saturday where he made a custom hat with his name on it and his dyno number on the side. Give me that photo. Give me that photo. Gas too expensive to be racing everything on the streets. Got to be worth the squeeze. Tony Sexy says, big boy. Got that smoke, son. Alex, there's a piece of lint. Right, Alex, there's a piece of lint on your shirt. You have a white nose hair. Bro, just listen to the fucking show and stop being a bitch and looking at everything that happens on the screen. My God. Yes, 1 mean 5-0. Oh my God. So I forgot to talk about that the other day. Palm Beach International Raceway had its final day called Last Lap last weekend. And one of the things that happened that was ironic and kind of made me chuckle is Don Garlitz. We all know Don Garlitz. He's a old school drag racer. Well, he went out there with an electric dragster that promptly caught on fire after the burnout. And then they tried to put the fire out. And if you know anything about electrical fires, water ain't doing shit. So he was on the starting line and they were shoving foam on the battery pack. And I thought to myself, isn't this ironic? The last event at Palm Beach International Raceway will have an electric dragster catch on fire, and then they foam up the whole starting line. Like, why didn't you just let it sit and burn like you do all the other cars? Like, I was blown. I'm like, wait a minute. You guys are going to actually try to put this out? You guys are going to actually try to, oh my God, you're fucking up the prep by putting soap down on the track. So they pushed him out. He was okay. Everyone's okay. But the irony, seeing an electric dragster catch on fire, and then Palm Beach International Raceway, not known for his track prep or actual safety crew, went out there and foamed the whole starting line down, and I lost it. I absolutely absolutely lost it. I went, oh, what a send-off. Like, if you hated Palm Beach International Raceway, like I disliked how it was managed, and I would have seen that in Perfect, I'm like, this is the best ending, because this right here pretty much shows you 10 plus years of absolute horror that it was to come to this track. Unreal. Like the guy with the demon a few years ago, your bike seat is a little up too high. Yes, thank you. Some guy was like, Alex, why is your bike seat up too high? And I'm like, I don't know, because I don't like my knees smashing my forehead when I ride it. PBIR has the worst cleanup. Alex, can you tune my 3-valve for 2K? I need it ready for tomorrow for the gay parade, says Jahego 50. Once those things gets going, you might as well get the hot dogs and marshmallows and suck in all those environmentally safe fumes. Right, guys? Once an electrical fire starts to happen, move the thing out of the way. Don't throw fluid on it. Get it out of the way, nowhere near any trees, and let it do what it does. Just make sure you shut off the switch. Y de ahí para adelante, it kind of is going to do what it's going to do. Sent on IG. Let's see this. If there's a guy with a Corvette hat and his dyno number on it, I might make that my avatar forever. Like for the show. For the show. Forever. Here we go. Oh no. Oh my God. Oh no. Are you kidding me? Second Shift Racing? Guys, he wasn't kidding. 938 horsepower. Z, he made a hat. He made a hat with his horsepower number on it. Okay, I need to know who this guy is. I need to know I need to interview him. This guy, you think Shelby Dave is bad? This guy made a hat. And what a number, 938. Why don't you just say 900? 900 horsepower Z06. Nope, 938 horsepower Z06.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me, you're not that guy.
Runs 11.9 at 135.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me, you're not that guy.
I'm going to start putting my ET on shit, and people are going to go, what's that mean? And I'm like, oh, 1100 horsepower Shelby. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Wow, what a find. Jesus Christ, Second Shift Racing. What track was this? Alabama? Georgia? Somewhere in Georgia? Bro. Corvette shit. Longest interview ever. Can't wait to learn his name and never ask for it. Now need those extra horsepower. So N-words. Wow, I don't say that stuff. No, what's up? He couldn't afford 1,000 horsepower. Yes, 938 is all he could afford. My wife just blurted out from the other room, wow, that's small dick energy right there. 938.5 would have been worse. SAE smoothing 5. Doesn't need to race you. He already won. Those guys are the best. Have you guys ever come across a guy that you say, hey, you want to race? And you go, how much power does your car make? What the fuck does it matter? It could be a 300 horsepower Civic and it'll gap your ass. That bitch weighs 1,800 pounds. Motorcycles make 200 horsepower. They'll fuck you up. How much horsepower do you make? Are you looking to race or not? And then you lie to them. I made 600. Oh, shit, I make 750. Why even race? Why even waste the gas? I'll smoke you. And then you look at his tires and they're 500 treadwear fucking some shit-ass China company Nexen or whatever the fuck tires. Imagine if he actually had the graph printed on the hat. I do. Oh shit, did I? Damn it. I thought I had my cup had the graph on the back. Hey Alex, after your fix your boost issues on the white car, what's next mod? Nothing. Just drive it. I'm not looking to constantly mod that car. It's going to have the Ben Calamer Stage 3 on it. And that's not a performance mod. It's just, going to hold up to some abuse. And that's it. The RXT clutch, the Ben Calamer Stage 3. And that's it. I'm going to drive that car. I'm probably going to change injectors out. I think I want a different injector on it because I want to see if the idle surge that I'm having is due to the injector. So I'll see what the deal is there. Guy looks like a douchebag with his stupid fucking hat. Hey, gang, what did I miss? Is Harley 4-door. Going to put my VIN number on my hat. How much power do you make? Did you read my hat, buddy? Draggy Racers, what's your 60 to 130? I don't think it'll be a good race. 938 might be standard, smoothing 40. See, JD Swag is really paying attention. At least it's making some power. Imagine if the guy put the dyno number of his stock vet on it. Super steal. Okay. Every vet owner at Cars and Coffee at Palm Beach is cocky as hell. Like, get that dick out of your mouth. That's why I don't go. Like, Cars and Coffee Palm Beach are the Jeep guys, and all the Jeep guys have that front end that looks fucking mean. Look, I'm so pissed off. It's a V6, buddy. Calm down. And Corvette owners, Fox body owners are now becoming annoying as hell. There's one Fox body owner at every Cars and Coffee in Palm Beach. It's a white Fox body with the white lettering sticking out. It's got chrome upper and lower. It looks like it was built in 1989. And the guy, I think, literally has on his car like 600 horsepower, and it has a bone stock motor in it. Bone stock motor in it. And he's like 600 horsepower. I'm like, I don't even want to talk to him because I know he's retarded. Those are dynogen numbers. I think he's got one with Mustang dyno numbers too. It's a heartbreaker. What lowering kick does your truck have? Beltec. Aldo shifts. Beltec. Low and slow, says Corvette Chad with that hat. I'm about to blow up a Gen 1 bottom end. 12 PSI. Beat that, losers. I don't know why would you want to blow it up? Alex's next mod is make Alex Amory shirt with his horsepower. Alex, you need to have a couple of kids. Alex Jr. to pass the torch. Fuck that. I ain't having no fucking kids. I mean, fuck, this world is full of fucking cuck-ass motherfuckers. I wouldn't. Imagine I have to go to a baseball game and like one of the parents doesn't like that my son is out there, playing all the time. Like I ain't about any. I don't want to deal with people. Like I'm gonna deposit money in the. I don't deposit money at the teller, and if it's like a lot of money, I'll deposit it incrementally over a long period of time. I just don't want to deal with people, especially kids and parents. Fuck that. Well, maybe if you got a real job, you wouldn't feel that way. Shane, shut the fuck up and move on. What is happening? What is happening? Are people? What is happening? Where's Shane? Where's Shane? Shane. Is Shane here? Paul Monaco, correction factor, internet. Alex said, fuck them kids. Seriously, I ain't looking to do nothing with no kids. Kids, to me, are the biggest waste of fucking time because I'm a selfish ass motherfucker. But Alex, kids are great. Oh, kids are great. Let's talk about your sex life with kids. Let's talk about your sex life with kids, huh? Let's see. You used to be able to smash your girlfriend's ass anywhere, anytime, any moment, anything. She was sucking the bitch while you were watching basketball. Now Timmy's around and you got to sneak in a nut. Fuck all that shit. Thank you very much. I'm trying to update my payment info and it's not letting me. It's irritating. Cool. Alex has Tony anyway. Yes, Tony. And he's only going to be around for like 15 years. And we're good. That's a nice run. Hey, Tony, thanks for the 15 years, bro. Peace out. And get another one. Exactly, JD Swag. I don't need that shit. Oh, man. Lund is the next Bama. Sure, got it. I mean, no, we're successful. Like, we're wildly successful. I don't think they ever got to the point of making the kind of money we make. I don't think so. Reward that your sex life with kids sounds wrong. Do you think I'm talking about sex life with kids? Only you would think of that. Only you would think that I'm talking about having kids. Having sex with kids. Do the world a favor and shake that newborn till the fucker shuts up. Track was at Baletown, Alabama. I assume his name was John because it was on the other side. He put his name on the hat, horsepower on the hat, and the model of the Corvette on the hat. Wow. Just found out that we are expecting my first kid. I'm super excited. So suck on that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got me. Jeremiah Rivera, just wait. Just wait till you have a kid. When he's like 2, and you're going to go, there goes my fucking life. He's cute as fuck when they're little. It's all good. Then they become 13. Your kid, and it ties you to your wife and your wife's family forever, whether you're with her or not. Let's say y'all break up, you're tied to them forever. That's a long-ass commitment. Fuck all that shit. Yeah, exactly. Remember back when Bama tunes were cool? Psych, exactly. Like literally never. Oh, you're pregnant? Good morning punch to the chest goes a long way for both of your lives. Or, some Malta. You guys ever have Malta? Malta and a couple of, go up and down a couple of flights of stairs, instant abortion. Jeremiah about to be chiming in on dating channel in 12 months, asking, what did he do wrong? Alex, I have a kid and my sex life went down to nothing after I had a kid. What do you think I should do? Kids equals S550 for sale, 4-door, 100%. Yo, man, you want to hop on Beeline and slide? I got 938 on the hat. Oh, you gotta love it. Malta is an acquired taste, 100%, 100%. Only 65 people, 5 No, there's a bunch of likes. I think there's like a couple of hundred already. Look, you guys got to update and refresh your pages each time. Whatever you're seeing on your side, it's not real time. Okay, so you gotta kind of like figure it out. And just a couple of hundred already. Hit the refresh, and it usually brings it. Mine says 217 on my side. Status update on the Fairmont. Nothing. I think I'm gonna go get it because it's not getting worked on. I don't like the sucker sitting for 2 or 3 months doing nothing. I said the worst thing you could tell someone, a mechanic or a tech, is take your time, because they'll take their fucking time. So I'm going to get it. I'm going to tell Mikey, yo, I'm going to pick it up because nothing's happening. And if you're too busy to work on it, I understand. It can't sit there for 2 months outside getting fucking, even though it's a fucking rat, it's my rat. So I'll probably go up there and get it and be done with it. No, Alex would be a good dad. We need more kids like that. Keep it real like Alex. Come on, Alex, populate the new generation of YOLOs. The only way I would have kids if I was rich. Like if I was rich, I would have kids. Like millions of dollars. Because I can do my own thing. Let the girl take care of it. Oh, what's he need? He needs to get slapped? Get the fuck, and then move on. Keep doing my shit, because I don't want to be bothered with kids. No, thank you. Sorry, Alex. Shitty cricket phone doesn't refresh. You got it. He goes, Fairmont? How does a 1,000 horsepower car feel when you're mashing the throttle? I'm going to be honest with you. It's not safe. You can't just mash the throttle. If you guys ever watch videos, let's be honest here. If you guys ever watch videos like on that racing channel or 1320 video, blah, 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 and the guy tells you, yeah, it makes 1,000. How much is it making right now? 1,000. And it doesn't immediately blaze fucking tire. He either has the most advanced traction control system of all time, or it doesn't make 1,000 horsepower. The GT500 can get loose at any moment, at any time, in any situation. And I am not one of those guys. You can't go like this to the GT500. You can't just mat it. You have to go, and it's not fun. It's actually scary as hell. The Fairmont scared me the most because it was a 6R80. So when you're flooring it, it downshifts, and then it's at its peak torque, and then it upshifts in the middle of tire spin. So you go from 60 to 120 from tire spin, then it shifts, and it's 160 of wheel speed, but you're actually going 80. It is insanely terrifying. Thank goodness LKA is gay and won't be able to procreate. I'm 45, and I got to say, it's nearly impossible to raise a young man to be manly in today's world. That's what I mean. Imagine I have to hear a kid getting taught some dumb shit. Imagine I go to my boy's school and the teacher has purple hair. Are you fucking kidding me? You got to be able to afford private school for your kid to be able to be taught right and raised right and be around people that give a fuck, because I'd be damned if I'm going to let my kid go to public schools. Fuck all that. I agree with this. 18 pounds twin turbo, and I blow the tires off at 60 miles an hour. I blame my light rear end and need some sandbag. 1,000 horsepower gets loose on every fucking shift and pedaling. I'll know the feeling in a couple of weeks, says Bring Your Wood Screws. Saw something this weekend that bugs the shit out of me. Can you explain to the hard parker double bulb etiquette and what to do if someone double bulbs you? So there is courtesy staging, and you're a fucking asshole if you double bulb people. So almost every track, test and tune, there is a mutual respect because you're racing and you want everyone to be ready and fair. You don't want to play games. Look, second shift racing, I also hate burn downs. I also hate burn downs or staging duels, not burn downs. Everyone hates a burn down. Staging duels. I hate staging duels. They're so fucking stupid. I'm ready. Go in. So I'll go in. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about, oh, it's a psychological thing. I think double bulbing a guy is the same as having a staging duel. There's nothing cool about it. No one should cheer it. It's fucking dumb. We're here to race. Let's race. I'm at the line, did my burnout, got my nitrous purge or whatever. I am ready. No, these motherfuckers do this bullshit. But anyway, double bumming. When you go up and you stage, you pre-stage, then you stage before the other guy has even staged. I always give one light and I wait. And I don't care what he does. Technically, if I stage first, I'm expecting the other guy to pre-stage, and then I go in, then he goes in. I like going in first. I always like going in first. So That's called courtesy staging. And what I like about Texas 2K and other places like World Cup is courtesy staging is absolutely the norm. If you double bulb somebody, they'll tell you to back off because they ain't about the shit. It's an etiquette. It's a respect. It's a readiness thing. People sometimes are bumping in and they want to have a certain way they do things. So double bulbing someone and allowing someone to be double bulb to me is kind of bullshit. No different than staging duels, in my opinion. Yeah, I seen that. Yo, Aldo shifts, I see that all the time. And that to me is not something I do. That's why I don't fuck with anybody, bro. If I see someone doing dumb shit on the starting line, like taking the full 6 seconds, bro, if your car's faster than mine, get in there early and beat me. But no, they play games and they go, yeah, we about that cycle. Nah, bro, stop it. If your car's faster than mine, it's faster than mine, and I'm okay with that. But if you're playing games because someone's on the chip, let's say 2 turbo cars are running, and you decide to go in last or do staging duels, you're a cuck ass bitch. Sorry. That's why I don't give a fuck about drag racing anymore. Games on the starting line. Bro, I am so respectful, honorable. Hello, sir. How are you? Would you like to run? Sure. Stage, pre-stage, boom, boom, pre-stage, stage, run. Hey, man, great run. See you later. No, everyone's on this grudge bullshit. Everyone's on this WWE grudge bullshit. Everyone thinks they're a fucking street outlaw. Man, get the fuck out of here with the bullshit. Samuel Day says, just tuning in, picked up a 19 Bullet with 4,000 miles after selling the small tire car and tow rig. Couldn't be happier. Needs a crank snapper for next. Exactly. I wouldn't get a crank snapper if I were you. I agree. I have 2 boys. It's a constant battle to teach them to go after what they want and not be lazy asses with the world. Owes me something attitude. Alex, you like going in first? I gotta block people because they want the attention. A bit off topic, but if anyone is looking for a Gen 2 manual, get the fuck out of here. This is it. Someone else here. Someone read it. There you go. I posted it up. Someone read it and we go from there. I got double bulbed and it pissed me off. I was too worried about getting double that I couldn't even focus on the race. That's what I mean. They like to play games. My oldest son graduates next month. Mission accomplished. Now it's on you, fucker. WCW. Talking about drag racing, I can't stand these videos of guys wanting to hit or back tire bullshit. Heads up or go home. That's where I'm at. I don't fuck with grudge racing. I don't care about grudge racing. I don't care about stipulations. I don't care about flipping for lane. No. If I'm not racing an honorable, good person that just wants to race, I don't race. And yeah, call me a pussy, call me a bitch, call me scared. I don't care because you and I both know if you leave the racing world and come at someone like me, not me necessarily, but if you come at someone like me sideways, you will get a mud hole stomped in your fucking ass. But when it comes to the racing shit, I don't fuck with you. No, we're good. See you later. Get the fuck out of here. Got doubled, aka DP'd. Damn, I'm late. It was getting Chick-fil-A. Any tips or tricks for installing a level 2-4 innovation return style fuel system, or are the directions pretty good? Directions are pretty good. I would look at online. Some of the online stuff is pretty good. Take your time. Don't rush anything. Put a check valve. Put it in the right way. The wiring is pretty self-explanatory with the FC3 and FC2 controller. All you really need is a hot ground and the trigger, which is from the FPDM, and splice into it. Don't cut it. And you should be good to go. But see what your tuner likes. So some tuners just turn off fuel pump codes. I'd rather you trigger it like it does stock. Alex, after looking at that Turbo Gen 1, I just decided to step away from Ford and got a C6 Z06. Best decision I've made in a while. I'm stepping away from Ford. I'm slowly stepping away from Ford because I don't want to support that company anymore. Not that I'm any big wig or anything, and they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck what I say, and I get that. But less and less do I want to support the company with their new products. I love the Fox body. I love the old Gen 3 and under 2020, current Coyote and under. My 19 Mustang will be the last new car I'll ever buy that's a Ford product. If I buy a new car ever again, it will not be a Ford. It's just not what I want to do. I feel like the racing world and scene Mustangs are super popular, dominate cars. I mean, you got twin turbo 10 speeds, raping 01s, which are super badass cars. Yep, I get it. 100% I get it. Ford does a good job in the installation of structures. Make sure you have some good cutters to cut the hose. Yes, and maybe if you need to mess with the fittings, you need to get like a vise, the proper hold down for the vise so that you can make your own, get your own ends put in properly. That's probably the biggest pain in the ass, making the lines. Sold my Gen 1, about to get an LT1, hopefully. One of my neighbors just picked up a 2006 V6 Mustang with a loud-ass exhaust, shaker hood, and stripes. Alex, I've never been to a drag strip. Any good tips I should know? Yep. So what you should do, go with regular tires, Jago. Go with regular street tires. Don't go too crazy. Regular tires. Make sure you go really slow and drag your front tires over the water box so that you carry as much water as possible to the starting line. Do a burnout in the water box. Okay, make sure you do a burnout inside of the water box and then stop the burnout in the water box and then roll forward. And then when you get to the line, double bulb the guy. Make sure you pre-stage, then you stage, and then you take your foot and you mash it. You need to feel the rug. You absolutely need to feel the rug with your right foot. And the moment you see green, dump that clutch. And if you're spinning, stay in it. Grab the next gear, and that will be the best way to get you your best ET, 100%. Could you imagine if he does all that? Make sure you have your AC on too. Yes, make sure you have your AC on so that when you launch, you see a lot of guys at the starting line. You know why they have mops? So that they clean up your AC condenser. That it's normal. You want to stay cool inside your car. Oh, fuck. Never mind. Drag Racing 101. Yes, there's a drag racing video. Alex, you forgot the bump. He needs to bump in to do it properly. Start bumping from the water box. Tires at 40 PSI are very highly recommended because the more air you have in the tires, the more power it'll transfer to the ground. And it's like extra weight. Forget putting 50 pounds of sand in the trunk. Air up your tires. That's a drag racer old trick. Don't forget to either slam into the wall or use the sand trap if you need to slow down. Don't want to overheat your brakes. Correct. Every drag strip at the end has either a sand trap or a net. To save on your brake pads, just go right into that net. It's made out of a special material, doesn't even mess up your paint. It just gently allows your car to come to a nice, slow, decelerate. Or the sand is so fine, nothing's going to happen. Just go right into the sand trap at 140. You'll be good. Yes, turn the flashers on. Also, when you launch, the moment you launch before you grab second gear, turn the hazard lights on, and people will know that you're racing at that point. Can't torque down the wheels down because foot-pound adds weight. That's going to be a good on TikTok. Turn the flashers on. Drive right past the starting line, go all the way up to the tree where nobody has staged all day. The parts farm has another incoming totaled Mustang. Keeping traction and control on will help the optimal burnout and launch. Just keep your foot to the floor the whole time. I was at a car show on Friday. Pretty ridiculous how fucking loud Catless 5.0s with Corsairs are. Then they go watt right past you. They fucking sound horrible. And add sandbag in your trunk for more traction. The Jocko Bell says, hi, Alex. Nice Capri. Look at that Capri. Nice. That's like a 79, though. At least it's a bubble back, though. So it might not be a 79. Wow, cool car. Do a second burnout after the tree. Yes, and dry hop. There was a fight because a guy drained his coolant on the line after it was leaking and then drove down the track, edited it like Street Fighter. Saw that. That was very good. And you got a double clutch. No granny shifting. Stand on the trans brake for 6 minutes to heat up the trans. Do a huge burnout, too. The biggest one you can muster. People love that shit. They actually give you trophies for that, Jimmy Jams. Make sure your trans is in R for race mode. Exactly. When you get to the line, even though it says D, make sure you put it in R, and then you just foot on the brake, foot on the gas, and let go of the brake. You should 60 foot in the negatives. It'd be ridiculous. Put your window down so you can hear the other guy. Oh, and be sure to fill up with 87 octane and launch in rain mode. Don't spin the launch. Burn the other guy down. 85 with the 351 Cleveland. Damn, a Cleveland motor in that bitch. Biggest port on the planet. Overheating ass motherfucker. All of 306 horsepower. Badass shit. Make sure you data log the crash. Yes, I need to see you crashing on the log. Alex got blood on his hands. Do a burnout way down the track. Make sure you stop naturally via fences, sand, or swamp. Remember this too. Speed limits in the pits are suggestions. Drive as fast as you want. Yeah, because people want to make sure that you're racing. So if you're driving like a normal guy down the pits, they're going to be like, this guy's not racing. But if you come back and you drive like a total fucking hoon, they go, okay, that's a race car driver. Leave him alone. He is a racer. And they'll treat you accordingly. Did you see the two people that got shot at the track, Maryland, on Saturday? No, but I bet you there was some grudge racing shit. Bro, look, I'm one of these respectful, on a serious tip, I'm one of these respectful guys, man. You might think I'm just like this crazy psycho, on the internet and stuff and just talking all the shit. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm respectful as all hell. And if someone comes at me with a little disrespect, you're over forever. You're over forever. And if you're at the track trying to beef with me on some shit because we're racing, bro, grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. If you're not looking to beef with me in real life, don't beef with me at the track. Don't do track beef and say, oh, this is how I do. I'm locked in. Bro, it's a test and tune. It's a 50. We got in for $20. I'm racing. You're out there doing dumb shit, burning motherfuckers down. That's why I love the fact that I have a supercharged car. You're not burning me down. I sit there and idle. And the moment I want to get up on the chip, it takes about 0.2 seconds. That's why I love supercharged cars. Done. If you got to bump in and because the turbo and do all this bullshit, you're not going to burn me down. I'll sit there idling forever. All I need to do is touch the trans brake button and floor it and let go. And I'm good. But a lot of people carry this weird beef, like this locked in mentality. We're locked in. Bro, shut the fuck up. You're driving in a straight line, man. Shut the fuck up. I love the ego of these drag racers. It pisses me off so much. You tell the future so well. I'm going to go back to the Fox body before the EPA gets us all. Guys, you look, I'm privy to a lot of information. When I tell you it's a good idea for you, if you guys want to go racing, and I tell you, build an old car and put a modern motor in it, you might want to listen to me. The modern era, 2021 and up, of having tune access is over. It's absolutely over. It's not coming back.
It's over, Johnny.
It's not all of a sudden going to become
It's
this
over.
second
Nothing
wave
is over.
of ice
Nothing.
performance.
You just don't turn
No,
it off.
this is it. Final death throws. Both parties are involved. Both parties are shit. One is more aggressive than the other. But the future of performance, unfortunately or fortunately, is electric cars. I hate to tell you guys. If you want to keep your hands on the internal combustion engine stuff, get an old car, put a modern drivetrain in it if you want to do tuning stuff, and build that. Trust me, guys, that's the future. That's the future. In 2, 3, 4 years, it's going to be harder and harder and harder to have access. And the government is only locking down computers more and more and more, telling the manufacturers, you better lock this shit down. You better do over-the-air updates. And if they change a calibration, revert it back to the previous calibration. They're going to get real nifty with this shit because they're doing it under the guise of making sure Gaia is around for. Stop it. Build an old car. Be legal, meaning pre-ICE or pre-EPA regulation stuff, and generally you'll be okay. If I can find myself an old Fairlane, which is actually funny, or a Galaxy, I'd build that motherfucker. Kind of sad we're seeing the sunset years of muscle cars for good. But at least performance will always be in electric form. It'll be here. But again, Jimmy Jams, you want something fast, ice, it's got to be an old car. Got to be an old car, plain and simple. Alex is completely right. Even GM is locking down the whole tuning shit. Oh, Magic LT1 all of a sudden is on my side. Pre-ISIS. Alex, how do you feel about racing stripes? They're gay. That's why I'm keeping my 19 tuned by you guys. That my 19 will be my last modern vehicle. In terms of tuning, performance related. Anything else I build from now on will be old. Will be old. What's your opinion on putting a carb on a Coyote? Would it be too much of a hassle? I'm doing it. I'm going to try to do it anyway. I've been really thinking about just shoving my Gen 2 in the garage and leaving it alone for a long time while mileage is still low. Not a bad plan. I hear Dodge is done with a big horsepower vehicle. Someone shut them down. Thank you very much. I was literally just talking to my dad about doing an electric Fox. Will Lund stop tuning? I don't think Lund will stop tuning as long as there's swap vehicles out there. If there's going to be swap vehicles, we might expand our tuning to like cars that previously we didn't tune, but only if the market will bear it. If there's a 3.5 EcoBoost Taurus market that pops up, if there's a Barra swap market, if there's a Coyote swap market that really is robust, which is insanely robust right now. If you guys really pay attention to what's going on out there, Coyote swap Broncos are everywhere. I want to build a OJ Coyote swap Bronco, the full size F-150 OJ white Bronco. I want to build one low, wide, not like Jimmy Jams, like those pre-runner shits, but low, wide, four-wheel drive Coyote with a TVS. Oh, man, that would be so fucking sick and so fucking expensive. This is why exactly I'm building a shipbox 2JZ car. EPA will be going after older cars as well. Removing any emissions is going to get EPA. Yes, but if you have a car that's pre-emissions, 68 and under, right? So a lot of 50s cars are going to become real popular, or a lot of mid-60s cars will become real popular. But they're going to do a Coyote swap in number 98 and ditching the pathetic 2-valve. Would do 2-valve tuning? Probably not. Can you nicely, without putting me on blast, go check my question? Ray. Gotcha. I'll do it. Got some time. Jason says, every step member you hit is negative 0.1 off your quarter mile time. Go big or go home. Where's Ray? Did you pay? I'm sorry if I didn't get to it. I was on a rant telling the guy how to race properly because I want to make sure when he goes to the track, he has no issues. No, you're not a fan of the Pro Charger. Which power adder would you go with? Paxton. I hate to take off the GT250 manifold throttle body. Vortec, Paxton, ESS, or Pro Charger. We can tune them all. Ray, here you go. Thinking about buying a classic car. What percentage to buying the car versus keeping the money in your savings is smart? Keeping the money in your savings is smart unless you can buy a vehicle that you know will maintain or actually go up in value sooner or later. Like an old Galaxy is always going to kind of go up in value depending on how optioned it is. I know that there were some Galaxies that were like super basic and black with like hubcaps. That's the one I would want. Something old classic that's going to maintain its value or keep, but I'm telling you, keeping the money in the bank is probably the best thing, or investing in property. Investing in property is probably going to be your best bet, but we don't want to get off on that because there's so many experts here, so many millionaires and so many investors here that they're going to say that I'm full of shit and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to get after tomorrow, 8:00, the OG show, talking shit at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Talk some shit with you guys at night for an hour and a half if I can muster it. Hopefully the ticket system doesn't kill me totally. But again, today we talked about Yolodamus, the Corvette announcing all-wheel drive, electric assisted, and fully electric C8 Corvettes coming very, very soon. And I'm really excited to see what they'll do. Will Ford answer? Probably not, because they're probably busy making an electric, I don't know what the fuck. They're probably making something fully electric and telling you how awesome it is. And Tesla is probably doing anything better that Ford can do. I can't wait till I see the Cybertruck to see how bad it'll beat the shit out of an F-150 and most trucks out there, just like they're doing with their cars and SUVs, Model Ys, Model 3s, and S's. I'm out of here. See you guys tomorrow, 8 p.m. Have a good day. See you later.